HasBeens Podcast.
Darrelle Revis had some stuff to say about your boy Sherman, man. My boy Sherman too. He alluded to the fact he's back on that Sherman don't travel thing. Yeah. Thinks he hides in the zone.
Couch talk.
Yeah.
Watching.
So I got a question. Joy.
Poorly timed.
First off, do y'all think he was hating?
Yes.
Yeah, he was definitely hating.
Majorly.
But it's a fact. What he said, I think it was poorly timed. He just won the NFC Championship. Why are we bringing this up now? They just really beat the shit out of the Packers.
Yo, he going to the championship again, yo. He don't travel.
Yeah, Derelle Revis got his own ring. So like I said, I don't know why he's
a sucker. He traveled for that ring. You get that right? He traveled because he couldn't do shit in New York.
Well, that's not what he means.
He went to the Patriots, who was loaded. I get it.
He made us loaded on the defensive end. Believe that, though. I
can't
do
get
think
loaded with just one player, though.
Defensively, he does a lot. He does a lot.
He's definitely a force multiplier. He definitely he definitely makes your he changes your scheme.
Yeah, bro. It makes everybody else's job easier when you got a guy like that.
Here's what I got to say. Yes, he was hating.
Yeah.
And it can be a point where, yes, he was telling the truth.
Yes, it was both to me.
Listen, there has to be some line we got to draw in the sand. Damn all this. It got to be a line drawn in the sand. It got to be a line drawn in the sand where these corners who you can't talk shit about people who don't travel when the only thing you can do is travel. And if somebody just asks you to go hold some shit up or drop back in zone, you getting your ass exposed.
Exactly.
Because to be in all actuality, there's not many teams in the NFL that run a primary man scheme. So most teams are going to be primary zone. Mm-hmm. So even if you're traveling across the field, you're still playing zone defense. Yep. But most of these guys who can't travel or that call all this traveling can't play in zone. And I feel like, why is that a shot at Sherm, who they make this idea that he plays nothing but zone and can't play man defense? Exactly. But then on the other spectrum, we have 1,001 of these corners who can do nothing but chase people around. And
to me, it's only really just him that can say something. If anybody else is saying something, like you said, I really don't want to.
I don't think it's really just him either. Because there's a point with Richard Sherman, with Revis, he got to shut up too. Because
when he went to Tampa,
he played 11 seasons.
You played well in Tampa.
He got 11 seasons. Sherman's stats already better in 9. But this is a point where Sherman can always look at him and say, check stats. Yeah, you can check stats.
Eye test, I'm going Derelle Revis, and like I said.
But the eye test, you don't see all the interceptions.
This is my thing with with that whole argument right there. Two things can be true. Because Richard Sherman doesn't travel, mainly because he in Seattle he wasn't asked to. For two, like you said before, zone coverage takes a certain type of player. So if you are a man coverage, that's usually showing off your athleticism and your instincts for the football. Now in coverage, in zone coverage, you are kind of dependent on other people, but you're kind of dependent on other people. They're dependent on you to be smart enough to stay in your spot because that's what they're guessing on.
Yeah, but you can also say, not to cut you off, but you can also say that he's played on 2 of the top defenses you'll ever find too. So, yeah, him playing zone and he's been relying on some of the best guys.
Whoa. Let's put that in perspective.
Seattle wasn't one of the best defenses you can find.
He's the only common denominator here. That's what I want you to keep in mind.
Please. The 49ers defense is fantastic.
No, you can't go change the whole cast.
Bobby, what do you mean?
We can't. So, look at this. Richard Sherman is the only thing that's
been fantastic.
Okay, now, at first, here was the first thing. At first, it was Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor. Oh, they save him. You got this underneath. You got him over the other side.
Those are
now,
two of the best at their position.
So now but you go change the situation. Now he does not have Jimmy Ward and Jaworski Tartt, or no Cam Chancellor and no Earl Thomas, and he's still producing the same on the back end. He's still shutting down his third of the field. And it's just a point where we got to stop saying like he was a beneficiary of these other guys.
I never said
he seems like the peak.
He may be. He may be. But you can look at the rest of that defense, and like you said at the beginning of the season, I looked at all these pieces the 49ers had, and they fantastic,
but
right?
that's my point to where one guy.
That's my point.
I thought they had a lot of nice young pieces.
But that's my point right there, though.
They're fantastic.
One guy, a team can still be loaded without that one guy. So like Richard Sherman, he makes them apart. He makes them a whole.
You need them guys, man.
Derelle Revis is a
Those
game
guys
changer.
win. Those guys win Super Bowls, bro. I'm sorry. You need them type of them force multipliers. Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Darrelle Revis was hating mainly on timing, like Keith said. I
It's
think
bad
that
timing,
would,
man.
yeah, I think that
If
what
he
he
said
said.
terrible.
if the 49ers get knocked out well beforehand, he's just talking shit. It's probably still hating, but I'm still okay with it. You know,
Shout out to Richard Sherman. Shout out to Richard Sherman from coming back from the Achilles.
Come on, bro.
Best
Yeah.
corner in football.
He came back from the Achilles,
Nah, I don't
man,
think
and
he
still
that.
one of the
Best corner in football.
No, sir.
Who? Sherman?
Richard Sherman,
No.
best corner in football.
No, sir.
I think he is. It's just the point where,
I'll
like,
take Stephon Gilmore.
I mean, I wouldn't argue your ear off. I wouldn't care.
that's
I'm just
all
gonna
I'm
say,
saying, man.
you on this side of the fence, I'm on this side. I'm just looking at you.
I'm
you
gonna
look at
take
me.
my team.
Right.
I'm gonna take my
right.
team.
I just like Sherman. I mean, who, me?
They got one too. They got a
I got I like Lattimore.
He ain't better
like
than
Lattimore.
either one of them though.
Nah, he too inconsistent right now. He only come to play if it's a great wide receiver across the field.
Yeah.
He's still young, but he tough.
Yeah, but real talk though, Derelle Revis is my favorite corner of all time, man. He's
Of all time?
Who your favorite hooper of all
besides
time? Keith?
Deion Sanders, yes,
Oh,
but
all
other
right.
than that, bro,
Boy, I was
Yeah.
about to say.
other than that, I got Derelle Revis, man.
Look,
All right,
you're
quick,
searching
quick.
Chris and God, boy.
Can y'all do me a favor real quick? I need y'all both to do me a favor. Promise y'all gonna keep this one short because we got to move on. I got a quick one. Give me y'all top 5 corners all time.
Oh shit, probably don't even have. I'm not a football.
So look, this is what I got. I got Dion.
No, consensus number
yeah.
1, Dion.
I got Dion. I got Rod.
Rod.
I got Champ.
No.
I got Mel Blunt.
No.
I got Darrelle Revis.
No. See, the problem is if your top 3 ain't, I don't even care the order, but it got to be
Dion,
Dion,
Revis,
Rod.
Sherman.
No, it got to be Dion, Rod, Charles. Dumb top
Charles
3.
was-
Charles
Rod
Woodson is my
played safety, too.
Charles Woodson is my favorite football player of all time. Period. But that's including his college career. Charles Woodson didn't. His NFL career wasn't as great as his college career.
It was
Man,
good,
you
though.
crazy.
It was
It
good,
it
but
was
for me,
there.
Derelle Revis and like I told you, Charles was my favorite football player of all
I'll
time.
choke you right now.
I could
You
probably
crazy
take.
as
I could
fuck.
probably
You
take.
crazy as fuck.
I could
Darrelle
probably
Revis
take
locked niggas up
Darrelle.
for real.
I could probably
You got
take
Darrelle Revis all the way
like
fucked up.
Darrell Green out of my top 5 and put Charles Woodson there. Because I get it. I get the Charles Woodson argument though.
I
get
got
the Charles Woodson
Woodson
argument.
4
I get it.
after Richard Sherman and Darrelle Revis and Dion.
You got
I got-
Richard Sherman in your all time.
You got Sherman on there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's no reason not to. His stats say otherwise.
And like you said, he's in the Super Bowl again. You forgot that part. He also a
first
I
champion.
said that about Darrell Revis.
It's also
That wasn't
about
my argument.
I mean, I'm just saying, like you just
He's in the
forgot.
Super Bowl again,
You
not the
just
Saints.
forgot. This is the same team you was just gloating about. I'm giving your team credit. You got to
You
remember.
said you ain't want to be on this long.
Oh,
What's
yeah, yeah,
yours?
yeah. Oh, yeah,
get
yeah,
over
yeah.
with.
You the one
wanna
making it
argue.
wrong.
It'd be him.
It'd be-
I was just thinking.
I was done.
I was about to start
I was
with.
done. I
Yeah,
said
you ain't
yo.
doing it. Then
Okay,
you're
here we
fine.
go. We got obviously my top 3 I named, and then I got Revis and Sherman there.
Okay.
Revis and Sherman.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Nah,
all-
I
Top
like
three
Cam.
Revis and Sherman.
Cam love that jail, boy. I tell you.
What?
He loved that jail, boy. He loved being that prisoner at that moment.
What
boy.
moment?
He loved that jail.
What moment I'm in?
The argument of Sherman and Revis, clearly, I believe, puts Sherman in your top 5.
No, he's been a Sherman fan for a while. I mean,
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
What?
Since the
Hey,
Hey,
Patriots
when
and
Revis was
everything,
playing
yeah.
football, I was saying Sherman was the best.
Yeah, he was
What you
wrong.
talking
Yeah,
about?
then you
Yeah.
was just wrong.
Yeah, he was
Don't
just
matter.
wrong.
You just challenged my consistency, and now I done killed that one. Now you want to challenge me again?
I ain't challenging.
All right, man.
Got
What's
to.
next?
Let's go. Oh, who? Huh? Aeneas Williams. He was pretty good. He Hall of Fame, ain't he? Sure. He played for the Cardinals. That
Yeah, he ain't no Richard Sherman.
hooping, man. We talking.